Video84. July 22, 2012. Mythi, you know what is in the local called Aristarcus crater on the Moon? Well, if you're asking me is because something has been detected for you there, so I can mention. This installation type crater is part of a large base in which energy is generated for the activation of two portals. The transfer of minerals camellipartilis, and transportation gateway of the Community Galactica. Both installed on your moon. All power to the facilities of several lunar bases originates there. This base is extremely well protected by a powerful force field, so completely inviolate to your current standards of technology. As I already mentioned earlier, your governments have bombed some installations on the Moon with missiles on several occasions, and so are totally forbidden to set foot again on that planetoid. But Mythi, by what right these bases are installed on our Moon? You must understand once and for all, that the Moon does not belong to Earthlings. No planetoid, is it a moon or a planet inhabited, belongs to the whole community in that region. There are no property deeds to the heavenly bodies. When a society colonizes a planet, it becomes sovereign. And as that society is there, it will be possessed of all its resources. The galactic communities control resource exploitation in the inhabited planets within their areas, preventing abuses and disputes over resources. Your planet, from the next frequency change, should be recognized as a sovereign society. And thereafter any exploitation of resources on your planet will require the consent of your leadership to happen. For this reason, there is a large movement of scientists from different races to finish their projects for the sampling of animal, vegetable and mineral of your planet until the end of this year. The mining authorized by your elites in exchange for technologies will all be cancelled by the Galactica community. As your elites do not officially represent the planet, since there is no approved society to be represented. Under the supervision of the Community Galactica, a council should be formed during the early years of the new colony. And yes, this will be the official representative of the planet Earth. A friend asks, Mythi, what was happening on the Earth at precisely 10,500 BC? Friend, 10,500 BC was a time of high development of regional independent colonies on the planet. In the pre-Cambodia, a great civilization was coming to the point of going to the level 1 of frequency. Descended from Draco, a civilization of people coming from a planet orbiting a double suns, where most of them were transferred. Another civilization that was raised to level 1 of frequency was the Egyptian, who was also at this time much of its population moved to a solar system in Orion. For a colony Athenians during the century between 10,500 and 10,400 BC. Approximately 900 years after it was transferred, civilization of Atlantis, also with the level 1, to another colony of Athenians, before a major tectonic movement that changed much the arrangement of the continents at the time. Are you and yours capable of making crop circles? If you are, will you say hello to everyone here on the planet? Maybe, just something like a smile. Everyone seems to like the smiling face. It would mean a lot to everyone, that I'm sure of this. Thanks TW. Poet Tyler, we've done some crop circles as a gift. Many races have made crop circles to mark their presence and support for this new colony. Most of them try to put prediction of events, tips on their origin, molecular formulas and interpretations, and other symbols of their societies so that one day you recognize them in the future. I'll check with our staff about the possibility of a smile. 1. That our crew did, CB knows this for a long time, is a butterfly, of which we took several species to acclimate in our colonies by the beauty and lightness of these little beings. The humanoid in the center means that our races are similar, and the butterflies will be a connecting link between our houses. Friends, the climate of the planet is already showing its complete instability due to the weakening of the geomagnetic field. The incidence of high levels of energy, the declination of the axis of rotation and approach of your twin sun. I know most of you are prepared to face it in the next months. In these next few months, you will have news about changes in most of your solar system planets, orbital changes, and strange atmospheric reactions. Things to include in your records in this passage of age. These events are causing a lot of people waking up, feeling the weight of these changes in the reactions of their own bodies, to the reality of this moment of your society as a whole. Those who refuse to see will have to run with the eyes closed, with no preparation both materially and spiritually to face the facts. Do you like it or not? The incarnation of every one of you is a mere process of time, no one is without recycling. Only the seeds remain for the next generation. Always remember, the survival is not the fact still incarnate, is the consciousness of the continuity of your development. These my ramblings, has no intention of creating fear, quite the contrary. Is intended to make you understand the meaning of all this, and address these changes knowing how they will be essential to your future generations. Fear is a symptom of ignorance. The only real fear for you is what man himself can lead to their fellows, by greed, or to keep power. Nature, in the current phase of the frequency and level of your society, is not controllable. When you're understanding to reach a level a little higher, you will see that nature can be controlled. It can react to those under his tutelage, provided there is real merit to it. Therefore, the aura of the planet is the mirror of nature reflecting the frequency of auras of its inhabitants. When you pray, or ask for protection, or emits real feelings of embarrassment for the suffering of your brothers. Whatever your spiritual doctrine, these feelings are pure energy, and contribute directly to the illumination of the aura of your home, that is, the planet Earth. Never miss the opportunity to light the aura of people who are desperate or confused. If you say you have a special and beautiful aura, I cannot see but can feel it light and strong. You will notice the face of that person altering, his aura will really light up again. Your vote of confidence did that person confused feel somehow special at that moment. You're not deceiving, you're anticipating the next step, you are actually illuminating the aura of that person. Finally, a big hug of friendship to all those who have faith, of all ethnicities, all creeds. As the humility to ask for help from the heavens to yours and your fellows shows us which of you will be the basis of light in the aura of the new planet Earth.